Welcome back, students. In the last session, we learned about 8 planets in our solar system. Do you remember their names? Let's revise through another small poem written by Cassie Sherman. Let's read the poem. I know the planets one by one, starting with the one that is closest to the Sun. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are the first 4 among the stars. That means the first 4 planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. The second stanza says, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune are the next planets in tune. Here, in tune means in line. Neptune is the farthest one from the Sun. I know the planets one by one. So, which planet is very far from the Sun? Yes, it is Neptune. Now next, here some facts about the Earth are given in your textbook. Let's read them. Earth is a small rocky planet which supports a variety of life. Earth is the 3rd planet from the Sun. It is the 5th largest of the 8 planets. It is the only planet that has water on its surface. It is the only planet on which there is life. The Earth moves around the Sun. It takes 365 days to complete one round. That means Earth takes 1 year to complete a circle around the Sun. Now it's story time again. Activity number 6. The story of the ant and the dove. Let's read. On his way home, an ant saw a sparkling fountain. Here in the picture you can see the fountain. He crawled on its wall to take a closer look. That means the ant walked slowly near the fountain. Suddenly he slipped and fell into the water. He gurgled and panicked and waved his legs in the air. Help! I can't swim, he cried. Here the words gurgled means made sound from throat and panicked means felt worried or nervous, and the word waved means moved in the air. Children, when you want to call someone or you want to say hi to your friend, what do? You move your hand in air. This is called waving. So the ant tried to call somebody for help by waving his leg. Luckily, just at that moment, a friendly dove flew by. A dove who was very friendly means who was of helping nature. She saw that the tiny ant was drowning and quickly flew to a nearby tree. Here, the word drown means to die because you have been underwater too long and you cannot breathe. And the word tiny means very small in size. It means a dove came near to the ant to help him. She pulled off a leaf and it glided down to the ant. Here you are, she cooed and flew away. The word glide means to move smoothly and quietly, and the word coo means a soft sound made by dove or pigeon. That means the dove helped and saved the ant by dropping a leaf towards the ant so that he can climb onto the leaf. Children, the moral of the story is you should always try to help someone who is in trouble. Now children, in your textbook there is one activity number 6. Here you have to imagine that you are the ant and you are telling the story. Now, children, as you know, for ant, they have used the pronoun he. That means wherever there is he in the story, you will have to write the pronoun I, because now you are an ant and you are telling your story. So here the paragraphs in color are the story and the answers in black. Let's read. On his way home, an ant saw a sparkling fountain. He crawled on its wall to take a closer look. Now, how will you convert? The answer is, one day when I was going home, I saw a sparkling fountain. I crawled onto its wall to take a closer look. Similarly, next paragraph. Suddenly, I slipped and fell into the water. I gurgled and panicked, waved my legs in the air. I could not swim. I shouted for help. Luckily, just at that moment, a friendly dove flew by. She saw that the tiny ant was drowning and quickly flew to a nearby tree. Now, students, if you are an ant, how will you tell the story? Luckily, just at that moment, a friendly dove flew by. She saw me drowning and shouting for help. The dove flew to a nearby tree. Next, she pulled off a leaf and it glided down to the ant. Here you are, she cooed and flew away. So you will write, she pulled out a leaf and let it glide down to me. Here you are, she cooed and flew away. And how will you end the story? I quickly climbed on to the leaf. Then the leaf glided to the wall. I climbed up the wall and jumped out. I was safe. Now let's read the new words from the story. Number 1, sparkling. 2, fountain. 3, crawled. 4, gurgled. 5, panicked. 6, waved. 7, drowning. 8, glide. 9, cooed. 10, farthest. Students, write these spellings in your notebook. Now students, these are the meanings that we have already discussed in the chapter. You have to write them in your notebook. Now let's make sentences. Number 1, tiny. Insects are tiny. Number 2, waved. My friend smiled and waved his hand. Number 3, glide. A bird glides through the air. Number 4, farthest. My house is the farthest from the shops. This brings us to the end of session 2. In the next session, we will learn some more textual exercises. Happy learning. Thank you.